Hey guys, me and Wade here, back with another video, and today we're playing Borderlands 3, going over some of the new content that's been added to the game. There's content added to the base game as well as the new DLC Director's Cut, which I'm really enjoying and I highly recommend. But for now, we'll start off with base game content, starting with Maurice's Black Market Vendor, which is a vending machine that sells exclusive legendaries, and it's just quite handy to have in the game. It resets every Thursday, so its location is random each week. Currently you can find it in the Amber Mire, and you can easily get to this position by fast traveling to Rose Hollow and just walking up to this location here, and that's where it currently is until Thursday though, because it will reset. We've also got Crazy Earl's reroll machine, which is really handy for re-rolling for anointments. So I'll show you what I'm going to be doing here. I'm just going to get this gun, put it on the machine, and for 250 Iridian I can change my anointment to something else that I want. It is pricey. 250 Iridian is quite heavy, but yeah, this is a really nice feature to the game and I'm really enjoying using it. I think it's really handy. Lastly, we've got the Diamond Armory that's been added to the base game. So this gives us an opportunity to get shields, guns and grenade mods, but there is a catch. You need a diamond key to access it, and to get a diamond key you need the Director's Cut DLC, because you can only get a diamond key as a reward from the vault card. So I recommend getting the Director's Cut DLC just for that. Onto the season pass content, we'll start off with the new Bandit bodies and skins. As you can see, Black's there with his Bandit skin. I think he looks really cool. Amara looks pretty cool herself. She looks like a proper Bandit badass, so pretty happy with that. My favourite though is Zane, just because his head is very similar to his brothers in Borderlands 2. So yeah, Zane's definitely my favourite, but Mo's does look like she's a bit lethal herself. Overall, they're all really good skins and bodies and great additions to the game. As mentioned earlier, with DLC 6 we get this vault card system, which is a really great way to refresh the game. We get loads of more new gear, which is really handy. Don't worry if you unlock this gear without an anointment, because you can re-roll it once you've unlocked it. So yeah, with the guns, if you've bought it once, you can buy it again with an anointment, so don't worry about it too much. The rest of the gear is very much cosmetic. We've got some heads, some trinkets and skins in there, and the rewards are really good. To upgrade your Vault Hunter rank, you just got to play the game, and you do get daily and weekly challenges. You can see my daily challenges are kill the Red Jabber, kill 20 Ratch, kill the Phoenix, and for my weekly I've got to kill 300 Promethean creatures. And if you don't know what a Promethean creature is, no worries. So a Promethean creature is a service bot, as I discovered, so if that helps you out, go for it. Ratch are also Promethean creatures, so when I did this challenge I decided to go to Athenas, to the Storm Brewing, where I know there's loads of Ratch nests, and I just slaughtered them for about 30 minutes. You could go to the Crown Jewel, but this method worked best for me, and that's what I'm going to recommend to you guys, so good luck with it. Next up, we're going to go to Arms Race. There has been 4 new gear items added to Arms Race, and they're all relatively good, so we'll go over them very quickly. We've got a Torrent, which is a new SMG. This comes in multiple element forms. It's a Dahl SMG, so it is quite good, and I'm enjoying using it. My favourite added to the Arms Race for now though is the Kick Charger. This rivals the Plague Bearer and the Bat Burner. Great addition to the game, and I'm loving enjoying using it at the moment. We've then got the Wish Shield mod, bit of a random one. It adds a projectile, but at the same time it can cause us to go on fire, so it's a bit of a hit and miss. I'm enjoying, again, it's another one I'm enjoying using. And we've also got the Toboggan, which I haven't used too much yet, but I haven't noticed too much with increase with my slide speed, but we'll give it a go in the future. We've also got a new set of mysteries. So we've got Ava's mysteries, which you can find in her room. I'm not going to spoil those for now though, but they are worth doing, and I hope you enjoy doing them. I am at the moment. We've also got the Rave Boss, which you can start within Claptrap's room. He will give you the Rave Boss, and he'll give you 500 Iridium, because you need 500 Iridium to actually face this guy once. So yeah, this is Hemovorous, and I'll give you some tips on how to beat this guy, because it does take a bit of doing. He is a bit of a battle, and he is a bit of a slog. Like I say, you need 500 to face him each time. First time Claptrap will give you the money for him, so make sure you use it wisely and you go in prepared. But here are some top tips on what I think will help you go up against Hemovorous for the first, especially for your first time. So what we'll do is, as you can see, I'm fighting it here. I'm going to pause it right here, and as you can see, this shock puddle is lethal. So it's going to lead me on to my first tip, which is use the Transformer shield mod. That shield mod was vital to this build, and everyone knows that the Transformer shield is arguably one of the best in the game. It's really handy how it converts that shock damage into your shield, and this will just keep you alive a little bit longer when facing Hemovorous, because Hemovorous is he spits out these shock puddles and they're a bit of a pain in the ass. Our second tip is going to be use a strong build. Sounds a bit generic and a bit obvious, I know, but you want to use a build you're comfortable with and it's hitting out a load of DPS and you're able to survive with. I'm using my Stone Cold Killer build, which you can find on my YouTube channel. I'm not going to go through it right now. I'm just going to flick through all the trees so you guys can see what I've put in. But yeah, just use a build you're comfortable with. I was pretty happy using my Stone Cold Zane Killer build. It was really handy and I was taking advantage of all those kill skills and generally just getting it done quite nice and easy. Next up, we'll move on to my third tip and final, which is Maliwan and element weapons work best. You need a nice variety of elements. You can see here I'm using the flipper. I've given the flipper to my Digiclone at this point as well, as because he's using it in corrosive mode. I'll go through my gear very quickly. So I've got the beacon, which is corrosive and shock. I've got my light show, which is cryo. I've got a flipper, which is cryo and corrosive, and I've got a incendiary back burner. Got a nice variety of elements here, and the one element you do want to take with you is corrosive. I may not be using it in this clip, but before I got Hemovorous to this stage, he has a whole health bar of armor, so you want corrosive to really try and get that down. That's why I've got some strong corrosive guns, and this flipper was really handy for getting that corrosive health bar down. But generally this is a really good fight. I'm really impressed with it, and yeah, it's just really enjoyable. And once you've done it once with these tips, you should be able to work it out yourself and make it a lot easier to farm and sort of go in knowing what you're up against. He has got a really good loot pool, some really good new guns in there, but I'm not going to spoil those for you now. Go ahead and check it out for yourselves. I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out my channel for more Wing It Wait content, as well as my Twitch channel. I'm just doing some live content on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. I'll be back soon, but for now, it's goodbye from me.